All right, so we're hanging with Kim Petras.
What's up?
How are you?
I'm great.
Is this your first time in Boston?
Not my first time. I've been to P-Town. It looks beautiful from above, but yeah, I haven't been here much.
Awesome. Well, welcome.
Thank you so much.
So we just kicked off. You're opening up for Troye Sivan on the Bloom Tour.
Yes.
What's the journey been like starting this experience for you, going on tour and doing all this fun stuff?
Amazing. Yeah. So this is the tour band I'm in every single day, and I just yeah, it's really it's pretty great to be on tour. Like, I've always dreamt about going on tour, and there's a lot of sold out shows, and the crowds are really awesome, and I think Troye Sivan's fan base likes me, so that's good. Yeah, I don't know, I was just really excited from when he asked me to join the tour. I was just really excited to be on it and sing every single night, and yeah, I feel like I'm growing as a vocalist a lot, just singing back-to-back shows all the time, and yeah, this is what I've always wanted to do, so just really dreaming.
And kind of like you said, you and Troye kind of do have similar fan bases. Mm-hmm. I know the fans would love a Troye-Kim collab. Is there anything that might be in the works in the future for something like that? Something you'd be interested in?
Yeah, for sure. Well, I'm friends with a lot of people he writes with. Leland is on this tour too. They write a lot of stuff together, and just in general, if we come up with the right song, 100%. I'd be so down. Being on tour, he's so amazing. He works so hard. Such a great artist. So yeah, I definitely would love that. So it's all about writing the right song. So, but I definitely have it in the back of my mind just to come up with a great song concept for the two of us.
Awesome. So October 1st, you released a fun little spooky project. Tell us about that.
Yeah. So I released a Halloween mixtape. It's called Turn Off the Light Volume 1, and it kind of started with the song Close Your Eyes that's on it, with my friends Sarah Hudson and Jesse St. John and Aaron Joseph, and we were just in a session and just kind of came up with that kind of spooky, kind of dark pop song that was Close Your Eyes, and I was just really obsessed with it, and I was like, I want to do more songs in this vibe and in this world. And then we just did a writing trip to Hawaii and wrote the whole thing there, and then finished producing it, and then it came out. So it was really quick from the idea. I'm just a huge horror movie fan. I remember during the time Hereditary had just come out, and I think Hereditary is an amazing horror movie. I can totally keep up with just the great horror movies, and I walked out of that and just the feeling that I had, because I was traumatized but at the same time loved it, and I just I kind of just wanted to give that same feeling in music that Hereditary gave me, the movie. I'm always really inspired by movies, and I watch a ton of horror movies all the time, so it just felt right, and it felt like a really exciting thing to tease it for a while. People didn't know what to expect, and they just thought it would be one song, and we just dropped a whole mixtape on them, and it felt really great.
How's the reaction been from the fans?
Amazing. Yeah, I feel like it trended. It went number 2 on the iTunes pop album chart. It just did all this crazy stuff that nothing I've ever done before did, and so it just felt crazy cool that people just loved it, and yeah, it's just going, and all the clubs are playing it, and I don't know, I just there's so many Christmas albums. I've always wanted to just make a Halloween.
We need more Halloween albums.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite holiday,
yeah.
And I love it. So I don't know, and I'm just glad my fans like it.
Yeah, so you do a lot of songwriting. What's your favorite thing to kind of pull inspiration from when it comes to writing your own songs?
Yeah, movies. I think a lot of movies, conversations with my friends about their just how they are, just life things. I think in general, just feeling things always sparks something, when I have a breakup or when I feel really sad. I'm definitely going to put out collabs with Sophie, so PC Music. That's going to be really exciting. I have a couple collabs with people that are still going to come out this year, and then hopefully next year album time. Yeah, but I just my goal is always to drop as much music as possible, however I can drop it. We kind of dropped the singles single by single in the beginning to get playlisted every time and get streaming every single time, and it really worked and really put me on the map, which is awesome. But yeah, I'm just always looking for innovative new ways to navigate through the streaming area, and what's happening with music, and how long it takes to get a song on the radio, and how little spots are there, and I've been pushing hard to break for a long time, and so I just hope it'll keep growing, which it is. Every week it's getting more and more spins, which is great, but it's just been a marathon,
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, soon as that's like I have like the maximum of that, I feel like I'm just gonna drop an album. And, like yeah, I just want to have all the buzz I can have to drop an album. Really make it a moment. Because all my favorite artists did that.